We're not calling it football again anymore. We're calling it soccer. Cause American soccer, they beat the Socceroos, the Great Wall of Kangaroos. They've been defeated after keeping a clean sheet versus Turkey the other day, and I thought, yo, their haram ball is insane. Maybe USA is gonna struggle. Nope, they shot that wall down. So yeah, let's get into what happened into the game. First of all, I see the lineup. I'm shocked. The LeBron James of soccer is not playing. Christian Pulisic, he doesn't start. I was like, whoa, what happened? Why is he not starting? Turns out he has like a muscle or an ankle injury, I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, he starts with Balogun and Pepe. Ricardo Pepe up front. And Australia, they kind of have a different lineup. They didn't start with Erankunda. Like just a few different players from the last game. I'm like, interesting, but shocked. I mean, the USA starting lineup all same, except Pulisic, just missing. Everybody played except Pulisic, LeBron James of soccer. Anyways, USA start up early. They attack. They tap it in, but it was going to Balogun, but Burgess, I don't know however you say his name. He scores a beautiful tap in into his own net. 1-0 USA. I'm like, oh my god, these guys can't stop scoring in the first half. Every single game, first half, they're scoring. Last game 3-0 first half, now 1-0 already in the 11th minute. Damn. Pochettino's cooking. Uncle Pochettino's doing his magic. Then Australia's just parking the bus. They're not doing much. It's just USA holding position, playing with Australia passes. They're playing rondos with them. They're not doing much, no attacks. Australia had like maybe one shot on target. The first full half. Nothing much. Then there was a free kick. Yeah, it was crossed. And then I think it hits a defender, or I don't know what happened, but it comes back. And then there was Freeman and Balogun. At first replay, we thought it was offside. Anyways, Freeman jumps and heads it. It like comes back. I don't know if the keeper saves it and it comes back, or it hits a defender and like a defender tries to clear it and it goes up and comes down. I genuinely don't remember. But Freeman scores a header. The referee calls it offside. We're like, whoa. And I see the replay. I see he was offside. But then they check VAR again, and turns out it wasn't offside. They show the replay again. It was Balogun who was offside, not Freeman. So Freeman, who scored, was not offside. So they counted it. 2-0 to USA. First half is done. USA is chilling, big chilling, 2-0. Second half starts. Not much from Australia, but not much from USA either. But Australia, honestly, were a little bit more dangerous. They had like a few shots on target, few chances created, but not much. USA don't do much. They do some subs, but they're relaxed. They're 2-0 up. They don't even try. But Australia bring on Erankunda. They do so many subs. They bring on Metcalf. But yeah, doesn't change anything. Australia miss a few chances. USA is chilling. Australia go on top of the table. They basically won the group. GG's to Australia. To USA. I had them second in the group, but they topped the group. I didn't expect them to play like that. Then we got game 2. Dima Maghreb versus Scotland. Coming into this game, I knew Morocco was gonna win. I would put the whole house on it, risking of becoming homeless, but I knew they would win. I'm just chilling. The game starts. Of course, they start same lineup, the usuals, you know, and a bit of a different lineup from Scotland. They start with it says like a 4-4-1-1, but in the TV they showed like a 4-4-2 with Scott McTominay playing as a striker. I'm like, what the hell am I seeing? Yeah. Then, bruh, we didn't even say Bismillah. Game started. Brahim Diaz, a long through ball to Saibari. It was literally the first minute. It says minute 2, but they're capping. This is the fastest World Cup goal in this World Cup, scored by Ismail Saibari in like a minute and like a few seconds. Boom! He controls it, turns and bangs it. Gun could not do anything. He literally froze, tried to move his hand like this, but nothing. That was a rocket. And then 1-0 up Morocco. I'm like, ho ho ho. Are we in for a heavy scoreline? Nope. I was wrong. Cause Morocco were wasteful. El Kharnous was missing. Brahim Diaz didn't even have a shot on goal. Shocked, disappointed. But yeah, Saibari, he hit one more time. He hit the crossbar from a deflection of the defender. Yeah, Onahi, he was just like kind of not doing much as a playing behind Saibari as an attacking midfielder. But yeah, they might have, I don't know who was the man of the match, but Footmob gave the highest rating to Saibari. But my man of the match, Nail Al-Ainawi. This guy, mashallah. Last game they had Buwadi pulled a crazy game, but this game Nail Al-Ainawi is like, this is my time to shine. This is my time to step up. Cause bro was everywhere. I look, he's tackling someone. I look, he's attacking. I look, he's playing as a in his box. I look, he's attacking in Scotland's box. He was everywhere. He covered the whole entire pitch. Look at his heat map. Here. He was everywhere. Any Scotland player I see, Nail Ainawi responds out of nowhere, tackles them, takes the ball. They literally tore his t-shirt. They had to give him a new one to wear it. I don't know who was it, Handley or Hanley, one of them tore his t-shirt. And at some point he even fell. He got like hit on his mouth. He was bleeding. He literally had like a, not a tissue, what are they called? The thingy that like stops the blood. Anyways, he had it in his mouth, holding it, and he ran and like he tackled Tierney, I think, or Robertson, literally, while he had like his mouth was bleeding. He's insane, mashallah. This midfield of Buwadi Al-Ainawi, amazing. How many tackles he had this game? Like 6 tackles, insane, and like 9 defensive contributions. He had an amazing game. But yeah, Scotland, absolutely nothing. Dominant possession. Morocco, they missed, as I said, a few chances. They were wasteful. This game could have ended 2-0, 3-0, but they wasted a lot. It got scary in the last few minutes with Scotland trying to go to snatch a draw in the last few minutes. It was scary a bit. But also honorable mentions to Shadi Riyad, because he saved Morocco in the last few minutes when what's his name, Dykes, he had a cross come to him, and then Shadi Riyad came out of nowhere and just cleared it. It looked like it was going as an own goal, but it went out. And then he screamed at everybody. He's a warrior too. But yeah, Issa Diop, kinda iffy about him, not gonna lie. But yeah, overall, Morocco round 2 guaranteed, a round of 32. And yeah, they beat Scotland, mate. Scotland still has a chance, but will they really? Especially playing Brazil in the last game. I don't know about it. The goal difference might. I mean, they do have 0 goal difference, but still iffy. We'll see what happens. This is a whole another video for round 3. But yeah, that's it for today's first 2 games. Hope you guys enjoyed. Dima Maghreb, we're in round of 32. Let's go. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know your thoughts below. Is Morocco gonna go far? Can they repeat the semi-final and try to even go further? Maybe reach the final? Let me know what you think. Take care, guys, and peace.